What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another How to Play as in Heroes of the Storm. Today we play as Desert Queen Zagara, Over-Queen of the Scorpid Swarm. I think that's what the title is. But anyway, Zagara spreads creep and summons Zerg minions to assault enemy structures. She can be a very annoying hero to fight and lane against. And I'll show you why. I wish they made her mouth move. Ah well, beggars can't be choosers. There's a study going on apparently where cracking your knuckles is actually good for you. I don't know if that's true, but I kind of pop all over the place anyway. Alright. What to start with? Hey, Artans. We have Volatile Acid, where banelings travel farther and deal more damage to non-heroes. Corpse Feeders, which infested drop cooldown is reduced and roachlings take less damage. And then we have Infest, where nearby ranged minions deal an additional 100% damage, plus an additional 1% per 1000 siege damage Zagara has dealt, and can toggle on or off. I have never actually tried that one. I keep seeing it because I usually go with the roachlings. So let's go with Infest. That sounds pretty cool. Ooh. Toggle off. They shriek. Toggle on. Hooray! Okay, so Zagara had gotten an insane overhaul since last I played her. It's so massive that she's pretty much a new character at this point. But the play of the game for Zagara has not changed. She is a terror to fight against, spawning creep tumors that, while in the creep, Zagara gains an additional 20% attack range. And both Zagara and her summons move 20% faster, which means she's even better at chasing down enemy heroes. Look at the speed. So, Baneling Barrage used to be a barrage of all 4 Banelings. Now, it's simply a skill shot, which I believe does increase. It doesn't do increased damage, but it allows for a bit more skillful use. Hunter Killer, where you summon a Hydralisk to attack a single target, is probably one of the most annoying abilities in this game when you got it stuck on you, because they will relentlessly hound you. Like, relentless in their pursuit to kill you. Let's see, we have Envenom Spines, where add damage over time to your next basic attack. Medusa's Blades, where basic attacks hit 3 additional targets, sorry. We have Serpentine Spines, where each basic attack against a hero increases attack damage by 0.3. Let's try it. And Infested Drop. Definitely use that when you're in a lane. Just because it can be very useful for drawing fire from the enemy. And whenever you go into a new lane, always make sure you put down your creep tumors. Trust me, that extra speed will be very useful. current siege damage bonus is 59%. That's pretty good.
The dawn has come, heroes, and with it, my children must rest.
And you can use Hunter Kill in a variety of ways, actually. You can use it to attack structures, you can use it to attack heroes, you can use it to add on to lane. Because as soon as a single target dies, it starts pushing the lane, which is always pretty good. And when things get hit by the drop pod, it also deals damage. So definitely try to massacre your target. Yeah, point. I would strongly recommend sending Hunter Killer on any hero that could potentially be annoying, like Uther. Mainly because he's a support character, and a strong one at that. Next, we have... sorry, I keep getting caught reading. Baneley Massacre, which increases the number of Banelings, where you get just 2 extra charges, but that's okay. Viscous Acid, where Banelings also slow enemies, that could be pretty good. Or Bile Drop, which increases the impact damage by 50% when it hits a hero. Which in this case might actually be pretty good against Sergeant Hammer. She's guaranteed to just sit there. And upon reaching 150% bonus damage, you increase the impact radius of infested drops. So we're going to go ahead and use it. Because with Sergeant Hammer being my willing target dummy, I should be able to farm for that very easily. And you can get double if you manage to hit more than one hero, so that's often pretty good. Run for your lives!
We must retreat.
You can retreat. I'm going to continue attacking. Pushing a lane has never been so much fun. I don't think that hit. Now we get into some choices. We have Devouring Maw, which eats enemies in an area, not literally, it's like Stitches, where it doesn't kill them immediately, even though it probably should. Devoured enemies cannot fight and take damage per second, and Nidus Network, which the passive creep spreads 15% further, while on creep each basic attack reduces all Zagara's cooldowns. So they essentially made it a lot more awesome to use, and I think I'll use it myself. So you can't just put it anywhere. Well, actually, you kind of can. The thing about it, though, is that you need creep to put it down. Once you have creep, though, you can put it anywhere you want, even in bushes, and it'll start generating creep for you. As long as you can see where you're putting it, of course. So I don't think it'll stay hidden, but it's definitely cool, because then you can see the area and constantly have vision wherever your Nidus worms are. And you'll have permanent creep in that radius. And I don't believe it dies as long as it's up. It should not die. Oh, it's an enemy Chromie. I never even realized that she was a thing this round. Thank you for taking that hit, Chromesters. So they've essentially buffed Nidus Network to be a lot more viable option to pick besides just teleporting everywhere. So definitely try, when you're using Nidus Network, make sure you can pick a spot where the enemy won't find it immediately. Next up, we have Hydralisk Transfusion. Interesting. Where Hunter-Killer attacks restore health. That'll be very useful.
Excellent. Your enemy's terror is but husk. That should be enough seeds.
Oh yeah, you can't walk through it, by the way. Protective Coating, where Zagara takes less damage while on creep, and Spell Shield. That's self-explanatory. Let's go with Hydralisk Transfusion. That's because I don't usually rely on creep very much.
Come and take its power.
Come back! Why are you running from me? I'm not your enemy. For the most part.
No terror lasts forever.
So now, as long as it's doing its thing,
Nicely done.
and attacking heroes, I'll get health. And that's always cool. And it looks like as long as it's in the grass, I'll be safe. Targeting Relieve. Relieve survives to tell his tale. Wow, how did I get so much faster for some reason?
Uprooted a fort.
Does that benefit other characters too? That kind of sucks. So creep often, even if I don't. Just because it grants you a line of sight wherever you put the stuff down. And that's useful. You can even put it in a bush. I don't know why I put one right there. But that's okay. The enemy will never suspect it. Put one right here. Alright, next we focus solely on the Hunter Killers. Reduces the cooldown of Hunter Killer with Brood Expansion, Corrosive Saliva, which empowers Hunter Killers against heroes, and Mutalisk, where Hunter Killer summons a Mutalisk instead. 6 seconds taken off. I like the sound of that. But first, we need to put down another. Go! I can essentially travel the entirety of the battlefield. But first, we're going to continue pushing this lane. Oh, cool. You can regenerate health doing that. Okay. Thanks, boys. You walked right into that one. That's not good. The Hunter Killer is slightly stupid in that it will relentlessly try to pursue the enemy even if it's through a wall. What can you do? They're Zerg. They do what they're commanded to do single-mindedly.
It is time to harvest. Bring my terror to life.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 right now. Okay.
Your
Can spawn
terror
3 more. Better even count.
I'd hurry if I were you. Well done. The terror shall uproot your enemy's force.
Yeah.
Room for your enemies, heroes. A hero has fallen.
Excelsior! Alright, let's get out of here. No. I feel like they just ignore it. Oh well. Next area, I feel like putting something down. We'll put it right here. And I'll have to come back to that later. Because I gotta try and stop this thing from causing all this havoc. Oh no, I've been turned into a plant. I've still turned into a plant. My hitbox is too big for this job.
Your terror has been cut down. Your core is under attack.
I know it is, but I'm on top of the situation. Don't worry about it, you guys.
Well done. Your enemy's terror has withered away.
We're doing good, lads. Gotta run up here, put down another one. Ta-da! Let's see, what are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. Oh, we lost one. Wow, they actually killed one, so now I'm back down to 7. Well, I know exactly where I'm going to put another one really quick, you guys. Uh-oh, it's been spotted. I think, or are they on a timer? I hope they're not on a timer. That would honestly be annoying if they were on a timer. But I think what ends up happening is that they just sit there for long enough and then they just get revealed. Now we could either have gotten Tyrant Maw, where more damage and cooldown reduction from takedowns, meaning if you managed to kill the whole team, it would definitely be useful. Endless Creep, which I will get right now. The cast range for Creep Tumor is now increased by 2,000%, and Creep Tumors now last 600 seconds. Violent Creep, I gain an additional 20%. Watch this. Yoink.
The Shamblers rise again.
Yoink.
My seeds, heroes.
Zoinks. With these supremely improved ranged minions, this is gonna be fun. Either that or we'll die brutally. We'll see. We need to make a path. I'm out of stuff. Darn it. It's a range, I think, similar to Abathur in a sense.
That's in the seeds. Let my terror.
Well, gotta go. Run! Warp speed!
Come, take its power.
So I wonder why this one's freaking out. I'll get it.
Your terror
And we're pushing down the middle lane. We're going all in.
corpses.
Because this is just too much fun!
It's over for now, but don't get too comfortable. The infestors will return again. Double kill.
Time to utterly destroy the competition. Oh, I can get stasis by Chromie? I had no idea. I am going to beat you until candy comes out.
That one's pushing up daisy.
Slap down, let's toss this down. You can no longer attack and you are done. Oh yeah.
I hope you found my gardens amusing.
Oh yeah. Desert Queen Zagara conquers again. But there you go, you guys. That's kind of how to play as Zagara. I probably am still lacking in commentary, but who cares? Last but not least, everybody, we finally have Zeratul. Zerg Hunter Zeratul. He is the Dark Prelate of the Dark Templar. And one of two heroes that can cloak by default. Permanent cloak. But that's how to play as. And I'll see you all when we finally get to Zeratul. See you later. It's almost over. I've almost caught up. Hooray!